Hey guys, Evan O'Rourke here, back with another live stream. How are we today, my guys? So, this is first things first. I am 5 minutes late. I want to apologize for that, and I want to apologize for not streaming for literally the last 2 weeks. I'm blanking literally right now as to why I didn't stream last week or the week before, but I know that there was some reason for it. So bear with me just 1 second. 1 minute. I'm going to turn the camera off for just a second, but that doesn't mean that I'm leaving. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay, so we have a few topics to go into. Oh my God, this man again, he's becoming emo. No, I'm not. First things first, hello, Boomerax. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be talking about filming for the new fan film has begun. It's begun. And this is a pretty big topic that I technically would have made a topic if I streamed 2 weeks ago. But the last time I streamed was when I had just released Mecha Annihilation, and when I had only started to talk about how in a few days I'm going to film the first scene, but I hadn't yet done that. By the way, a little bit of a disclaimer. Actually, I'll wait until more people join before I say that. Let me see here. Oh my, I want you. I love the Cuban flag. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, here it is. It's representative of a little bit of my heritage, if in case any of you didn't know that little fun fact about me. Funny enough, I think you might. This might be like one of the first people to ever mention it, even though it's like off to the side. Anyway, yeah, filming for the new fan film has begun. I started filming. First day of filming was, I believe, ooh, oh my God, might have been the 9th, was it? Yeah, I think it was either the 9th of October or the 16th of October. But I have filmed already 6 scenes. And I'm getting a little bit of a head start. I used to film one scene a week, edit that same one scene in a week, and it's this cycle. Right now, it is a mess. It is all over the place for many reasons. The main reason being, I started this so quickly after Mech Annihilation came out that there really wasn't any real time to gather things. I mean, I wrote the script. I still haven't finished getting everyone's voice lines. There's one voice actor I haven't even given his lines to. I still have to get to all these little things, and it's really all annoying. But at the very least, I am working on it, right? So I have filmed, technically speaking, 6 scenes. I have edited 2 of the 6. So I'm behind. This isn't typical for me. But if I was filming one scene a week, I probably would be able to catch up with it, but that plus school has just been really, really annoying. Let me see here. Okay, Matteo's burning. What are we gonna do? It was a lot of fun filming that. I'm not gonna get into detail because people in the stream who don't know about that. That's a little bit of an inside joke between Boomerx and I. But it was a lot of fun filming that. I was editing it before I started the stream, by the way, if in case you're curious. Yeah, six scenes have been done. Technically, only none of the 6, even though I've edited 2 of the 6 scenes. Either one of those have not been exported, largely because I haven't, I haven't received the effects for them. So yeah. In any event, let me see here. So does anyone have any questions? I know it's just Boomerx in the stream right now. Hopefully more people will join in a few minutes. If not, I don't know what I'll do then. But does anyone have any questions concerning the fan film? Any at all? I'm trying to remember. I remember when I had started filming it. First things first, I hope you guys know this is going to be entirely filmed on the DSLR camera, which is great. Maybe make Pizza 2 and film noir. No, bruh. No. Maybe you can, and you can hire your own actors, and you submit it on top of saying, I would like to enter, which, by the way, second topic we're going to get into later. We'll talk about the Thanksgiving contest. So, estimated release date of what? Pizza 2? That's up to you. If you want to ever make that, I would not be a part of that. It's also crazy that the last video I uploaded was literally 2 weeks ago. I was planning to make a video in between then and now, but I haven't gotten around to it. Hopefully, next Monday, the 6th, I'm going to be releasing a video. Um, Matter of fact, let me actually make that a note. Um, okay. All right, there we go. So yeah, we're gonna get into Thanksgiving awards in the next topic, but ideally, let me take a look here. Bro stole Michael's DSLR. No, no. I just like open up the cabinet and then no, the fan film, bruh. What do you mean the fan film? What are you talking about? Oh, of the fan film, the estimated release date of the fan film. I'm stupid. That is going to be. Oh, that's a good question. Um, I'm thinking November of 2024. Just like how it took a year to make Mech Annihilation, I'm going to be taking a year and 1 month roughly to work on this next fan film, which I'm not going to release the name of yet. The title gets released when the teaser comes out, and the teaser for it won't come out for a while. So that'll probably come out, man, oh man, in like August of 2024. So literally, I have to keep a secret what the name of this film is until August of 2024. Isn't that absolutely crazy? And all the way until then, anytime I do a stream, anytime I talk about it, anytime you guys ask questions about me, I have my lips sealed, which is pretty crazy. But let me see here. Um, so let me take a second. Okay, there we go. So yeah, November of 2024 is the ideal release date. It would be nice if I could release it on Godzilla's birthday, but the problem is I always release my fan films on a Saturday just because that's the day that they all do well. I mean, it makes sense. It's a Saturday, no one is school, and then I also give them Sunday too if they didn't watch it on Saturday to watch it. Any other day has just always been a disaster for me. But anyways, Godzilla Day 2024, which by the way, today is Godzilla Day. I haven't even mentioned it. I'm so sorry. Happy Godzilla Day to anyone who doesn't know. It is Godzilla's birthday today. Released back on November 3rd, 1954. So yeah, happy Godzilla Day. So stupid for forgetting that. Of course, Boomerex isn't exactly a Godzilla fan. There's no one else in the stream right now. Uh, so what can I say? Hopefully, more people will join and get it. Let me see here. But anyway, so yeah, November of 2024 and Godzilla Day, November 2024 is a Sunday. See, that's the thing. I want to release it on Saturday, so that'd be November 2nd. So the day before Godzilla Day. Okay, that's fine. And also, uh, let me just say that Election Day, which is really funny, is literally like 3 or 2 days after the my Godzilla fan film releases, like 2 or 3 days later. I don't know, I know it's irrelevant. It's just weird to think about. Like when I was started working on Mecha Annihilation like a year ago from now, a year ago from now. I was saying to myself, what will it be like a year from now when I've released it, and like what will things be like? What will life be like? And I was like, um, um, and now it's way past that point now. It's almost been a month since I released Mecha. Isn't that so weird to me? In a few days, it will be a month since I released Mecha Annihilation. And like I said, it's done really, really well. As far as comments, I think Doomsday Arrival did better, but in every other way, it's done better in terms of views and likes. And I also just think, obviously, in the general fact that I think it's the best fan film I've made so far. But it's crazy because the quality for that fan film was obviously good because it was shot on 4K as far as my iPhone is concerned, which it's 4K on a technicality, but like just the blurriness of the shots, like the short depth of field and all that, you could tell that in the end it's not the best it could be. The DSLR is the best it could be. And by the way, there are cameras that are even better than the DSLR, but I mean like fitting the standards of like what's better and better and better and better, the DSLR will be the best for the fan film. Um, it's absolutely great. And of course, the lens matters a lot too. You should also get a good lens if you're gonna have a DSLR. But the shots that I've been getting recently, guys, with the lighting, and the DSLR, it's been beautiful. It already looks like it's like 1,000 times better than Mech Annihilation, and I still think Mech Annihilation is like amazing. Uh, as I should, right? I just released it. Um, but anyways, if you haven't checked that out, please do. 704 views. It does this really weird thing now where every few days it'll gain an extra 30 views out of nowhere. Like, I don't know, let's say this Tuesday, I'll be checking Mech Annihilation. It has 704 views now. It'll have 750 within the span of like 24 hours. I'm like, oh my God. Like, not that that's a massive jump, but that's a jump, right? And then I'll go back the next day, and I guess that was some sort of a glitch because it'll go then back down to 720 and not 750 where it was. That's happened twice now already, and it's really weird. Um, but still, 704 views is impressive for 3 weeks. Given the fact that it's also 35 minutes long, you know what I mean? I know not everyone stood for the whole 35 minutes, but a good amount of people, I'm guessing, did. That's commitment. Um, so what can I say? Let me go back to the chat here. I know I've been taking a little bit of a pause with that. Whoa, election day. Oh, Donald Trump. Joke. Um, Well, I don't know what's going to happen in that one. We're not going to talk about politics, but whatever happens with that, man, whatever happens with that, which is funny because I remember, and you could probably still look back on it. Again, I know I literally just said I'm not. I don't want to get into politics. Um, but I just want to point out that back in 2016, I actually did make a live stream where one of the topics was about election day, and it's so funny. It's so funny because I was literally like 10 years old. Like, what the hell do I know to be making a live stream about this? Like, and I still would have no reason to because I'm a Godzilla channel. I'm not a political podcaster, right? In fact, it's one of my earlier streams because it was 2016, and let's see if I can find it. I should probably get rid of it, to be honest. Presidential election talk. Yeah, I can see it now. Oh my God, it's so funny. This is so funny. Jesus, this was like um, presidential election talk, voice acting for new fan films, streamed 6 years ago on November 11th, 2016. It's hilarious. Bro's trying to be Ben Shapiro. It was hilarious. Literally, the comment. And by the way, if in case you didn't know, I would back in the day when I didn't have many subscribers. This was like when I had a little. But when I started doing live streams, I probably had around 60 or 70 subscribers when I started doing live streams. So obviously then I would be able to memorize who would join the streams. And every single time a new person would join the streams, I would add them to the list in the description. So I would go new live stream, and then in the description I would say something like I would list all. You could see this for yourself in the description of every live stream in like late 2016. All the people that would join my streams on a typical day, and list them one by one, and then say please join. You realize you do so many stupid things when you're a kid. But anyway, hey guys, today we'll be talking about our new president, Donald Trump, and 7 voice actors for the new fan film Godzilla vs. Ultraman. Oh my God. That is hilarious. I don't know why I ever did something like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find that. Yeah, you could. It's in a playlist. In fact, did I private that playlist? I don't think I did. Because there are a few playlists I might have privated. I'm going to keep that on the low because I don't want that to cause a whole debate. Why'd you private them? Why'd you private them? The videos themselves aren't privated, but some of the playlists where it lists them are because I just don't like the idea of having it all, at least certain embarrassing videos, all in one place. Uh, Let me see this. That's so funny. Yeah. Um, yeah. In any case, damn, I wonder where everyone is today. This will always happen where like every stream gets around like 8 or 7 people, 8 or 9 people, and then like once every 2 or 3. No. Once a month or once every 2 months, there's always that one stream where there's always one person in there, literally one person. In this case, Boomerax. And then I'm like, all right, guys, if no one joins in 5 minutes, I'm leaving. And then someone joins like right before I'm about to. That trick has worked every single time. Excuse me. It has worked every single time with the exception of one time. And that was actually not that long ago, if I remember correctly. Uh, oh, oh my God. In any case, um, Well, at least I'm here. You are here. That's it. I'm very thankful. I appreciate it. Um, oh, that's not what it was. It was. Yeah, but does anyone have any questions about the first topic, about the fan film, other than Boomerang's question about when it releases? Because, like I said, that's ideally going to be in early November 2024 around Godzilla Day, which, you know what? It's really a shame that Godzilla Day isn't on a Saturday. Imagine releasing that fan film on a Saturday, which is also Godzilla Day, and which also is the 70th anniversary of Godzilla. Not just 60th, 68th, in this case 69th today, 70th. That would be great. But, you know. Um, but anyway, let's see what we got here. um, but let me see. So does anyone have any questions about that before we move on? If not, I'll wait maybe another minute or two. Okay. So if there's no questions about that, we're going to move on to the second topic, which is the Thanksgiving Awards is looming. And for this kind of topic, I was really hoping for there to be more people, especially people who haven't yet entered, because this is the first time in the history of the Thanksgiving Awards that there was actually two spots vacant. Um, so I have selected 8 people. Um, I'm trying to. So here's the funny thing, guys. I feel comfortable saying this live on air because the people who quote unquote entered haven't joined. If you'll actually check the Thanksgiving Awards, you'll see there's 39 comments. You're like, gee, oh my God. And then you scroll through it. I'll enter, I'll enter, I'll enter. You see all these people saying I'll enter, but you'll notice that there's only 8 people I replied to and said, you're in. And when I do that reply, it means you're in, right? So many people have quote unquote entered, but I am under the grave suspicion that almost all these people saw that in the title there was the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway, have no experience in filmmaking, have no interest in even submitting anything, just commented I'll enter because either they're a bot, either they're maybe a real person but aren't really going to commit to anything, or just want to enter to maybe have the chance of thinking it's like it's basically bots or people that didn't do research because all of a sudden I'm getting rampant comments from people who I don't even know saying I'll enter, I'll enter, I'll enter. And their YouTube channels, I check them. Sometimes they are real people, sometimes they're not. You know, and the people who are real people, again, I'm telling you, they probably just saw $50 on gift card in the title, thought that any person who said I'll enter just has the 1 in 10 chance of winning without having to submit anything. And that's how it works. I doubt they actually watch the video and know you actually have to make a film, submit it, and then from there, depending on if it follows the theme, which is film noir, you'll be in. You'll be in. Oh, by the way, in 6 minutes, I'm gonna say the classic line. If in 6 minutes no one joins, I will be ending off the um, the stream. At least typically I want a stream to have at least 4 people in it in order for it to continue. Now there's still been only one, so I'll wait another 5, 6 minutes maybe. Um, but in any case, let me go back to what I'm talking about. So, look, to anyone who's watching the stream right now that just wants me to say a basic few words. Look, the video must follow the theme of film noir. Uh, which if you wanted a description of, just let me know in chat. The video must be 1 to 3 minutes long, and that the video must be submitted by November 20th. Now, I do plan to stream next Friday, and hopefully more people will be in the stream next Friday so I can tell them this because, like I said, 8 people are officially in. Actually, I don't know if it's 8 or 9. Let me read out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 9 people. Sorry, one of the 9 have already submitted a video. Um, So yeah, that's where we're at right now with that. Um, but in any case, we got 9 people in there, so we just need one more person in order for the contest to be full in order to join. Of course, the wait list still stands though if you are one person who wishes to join after that. But as far as people who are in it, we have the Tokuist, Robozel64, TDLK, Gyro Productions, Arc, Turbo Productions, and Chris24 Productions, Tyran, and that'd be it. Tyrannyzilla. So that's where we're at with that. Let me see here. But in any case, does anyone have any questions about that? So there's still one spot vacant, and then there's still a wait list that follows. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Um, so if there's no questions about that, we could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. The problem is that there's no one in the stream besides one person. So if there's nothing to necessarily talk about it that you guys want to bring up, that's where I'd probably end the stream. But regardless of which, I'd be ending in around 3 minutes if give or take no one else joins. I'll be open. If at least one person joins, I'll have a little bit of breathing room and then let another person in and so forth. Um, um, so let me know. But um, but let me see if there's any questions. Nope. Um, so the good thing about that is that it's still a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway to whoever wins. That is. Um, so let me know. I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with getting an extra $50 in your pocket, obviously. Um, okay, we got one more minute. If no one else joins, I'll be ending it off. Um, but as of right now, one person out of the 9 has submitted their entry. So I'm still waiting on 8 other entries. Hopefully they'll come in soon. And ideally there'll be a second in place, but I don't know if I think I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in the video, the announcement video. I don't even know what that is yet. Oh no! I think I said I would be sending a clip to a clip of my new fan film, a scene to my new fan film, to whoever wins or wins second place, just that they can't release it. There have been times though, actually no, it's happened one time, but it has happened where so many people have joined, so little people are still in the contest by the time it's over because so many people have dropped out that it was been um, the second in place prize has been removed because at that point it just any person has a 50% chance of winning something, and that's not really fair. I want to make the odds even smaller to win something so that there's more of a reason to watch it because you're like, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? So if so many people drop out, which I hope doesn't happen, then you'll obviously have just the first place winner, and that's it. Oh, look at that! I'm telling you, it always happens. And this is a good thing. I'm not mad, but hey, Yako, because I'll always go. If no one joins in the next 2 minutes, the stream is over, and then someone joins, and it's like, oh, look at that! I'm gonna continue a little bit. So I'll probably extend the timer for another 5 minutes. I'd say to wait for even another person to join. And to keep going past that. But hey, Yako, how have you been, man? How's it been going? Have you seen Mecha Annihilation, by the way, Yako? I'm not sure if you have. I don't know. I'm forgetting. If you haven't, I'd be very curious to get your thoughts on it. But I understand you're also busy with college and all, so no rush on that. But how have you been? How have you been? Let me see here. This. Let me see here. Sorry, 1 minute. Let's see, what do we have in the chat here? I've been trying to get better. I haven't yet, as I've been busy with college. Oh yeah, that's what I knew was probably going to be. So no worries, man. No worries. Focus on that 100% more. Um, Absolutely, I understand. Um, but um, but and also, let me just say, if there's any problem going on with that, I'm always here for you as well. But focus on that, of course, more. Uh, oh, look at that! Another person joined. Hello, Lorenzo Morales. Welcome to the stream. Um, so, anyways, if in case you're curious, the sorry about that. For those who have joined who didn't even hear what we've been talking about, I practically I'm done talking about the last two topics since no one has any questions about them. But I'll go over them again really quick. For the filming of the new fan film has begun, and the Thanksgiving contest is looming. And by looming, I mean there is still one spot vacant to join it. I know Yako, you aren't joining it because you're busy with focusing on your mental health and all. But Lorenzo Morales, if in case you're interested in joining the Thanksgiving Awards, the video of the details are literally the latest video on my channel. The winner of it, depending on if you do a good job at the theme and whatnot. Again, I won't get into the specifics. There's the video for that. It's the latest video. Watch that video if you're interested. But there's one spot left. I'm trying to get all spots filled so that I can go into this with 10 people like normal. This is the first time where it's actually not been filled immediately. Technically, I filled up 10 spots within the first day, but two people I know who said they were going to enter were seconds later just like, nope, I'm out now. So, in fact, one of them being someone who's always been in the contest every year. So that it's always interesting to see who joins and who doesn't stay and whatnot. But anyway, um, you see here. But yeah, if in case you're curious, check that video out. There's also no more figures to review. I would have obviously reviewed some recently, but there aren't many to review now. Christmas is coming though, so the figures that I get from that would or could be reviewed. I might join. Okay, cool. Because if you're interested in joining, the best bet you got is to comment, I'll enter. So basically, how it works is first 10 people who comment, I'll enter, or I'll join, or whatever. It doesn't have to exactly be that, but just obviously make clear you're joining, are automatically in. And you'll see, by the way, right now that it looks like there's way more than just 10 people who've said I'll enter, but I haven't entered in so many of those people because I have a huge suspicion that they're either bots or that they are real people with real YouTube channels, but who aren't interested in actually submitting anything. They just were automatically drawn to the fact that in the title there's $50 Amazon gift card. I guarantee you, if I didn't put that in the title, all those bots and all those spam accounts would just not be there. So there's a bunch of accounts there. I apologize. That might confuse people who think, oh, the contest is full now. But you'll see that I replied to the people and I say, you're in. That's who, So anyone who hasn't gotten that reply, they're not in. So technically there is one spot left. So your best bet is to join as soon as possible because that C could literally fill up any second. But watch the video before you enter too, just so you know. Depends if I have time to film. Yeah, that of course matters. So yeah, watch the film and watch the video. Sorry, where I talk about the details like the deadline and all that. And if you're interested, join. I'll enter. And I believe I believe anyone who's entered at that point is a good chance to win because it's only 10 people. It's not like 100 people, right? Um, so. Um, Let me see here. Also, Lorenzo Morales, I just subscribed to you. I apologize if I haven't been subscribed already because I feel like you have you joined these streams before. I'm forgetting. If you haven't ever, welcome to not only the stream but to the channel because this will be the first time if you have joined stream. If you haven't joined streams before, we're talking one-on-one. So welcome to the channel. If you have, I apologize. My memory is usually good, but I'm just trying to remember a little bit, right? I did have an idea for a film if I enter. Okay, great. That's awesome. Yeah, if you want to join, again, feel free, man. Feel free. Um, Only problem is there's one of the 9 contestants who I don't actually have their contact. So it's a little bit tricky on how I'm going to get their submission if they end up submitting and don't drop out. I have to figure that part out. Um, Let me see here. Um, Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let me take a second to read here. The Crazy Kaiju here. Hello, Gyro. Gyro, by the way, is another contestant, Lorenzo Morales. If in case, I'll just call you Lorenzo. I don't mean to call your full name. It's just, it's just what I see, right? This is actually the first time I've joined a stream. Well, that's great. As I already said, welcome. It's not. There's not much to see here. This is actually one of the few times where the streams have, it's not few. It does happen sometimes where the streams maybe get like 2 or 3 people. Typically, I'm hoping to see 8 or 9, and that was I think the last time I streamed. So there's not much to see here. I do apologize for that, but welcome. Streams are always 7:30 on Fridays. Of course, there are times where I don't. Like literally the last 2 weeks I haven't. But welcome, welcome. Um, I'm glad you could join. But also, hello. But yeah, as I already said, hello, Gyro. How have you been doing, man? So Gyro's also in the competition. And how's your entry, Gyro, doing? If you don't mind me asking. If you haven't even started, don't feel afraid to say that either. I'm just curious. Um, so let me see here. I wonder if like on let me see here. It's funny sometimes. I'm sorry, it's just looking back in some old videos here, trying to piece together, or no, old streams rather. It's always fun to look at some of those. Let me see this. Um, 1 minute. All right, let's take a look at this for 1 second. This is actually the. Oh, I already read that already. We're still trying to figure out the scene. Oh, got it. Yeah, no worries, no worries. So Gyro, usually I remember. I think You've submitted like literally a few days before, almost every other time. So use all the time you need in the world. Just know that the deadline is November 19th. Um, so yeah. Um, Let me see here 1 second. Um, Let me see here. Okay. Let me read the chat again. Hey, if possible, that winner can also have a look at your film too. Okay, if possible. No, 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 no. The winner gets a $50 Amazon gift card. The second in place winner is the person who looks at a sneak peek of the film. Doesn't have to make scene, right? What do you mean doesn't have to make scene? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Oh well, Mecha Annihilation and Yaku were released around the same time, and we're about Mecha. And we're about Mecha. Sorry, what do you mean Mecha Sil? Uh, um, I don't know if that was a typo. Oh, mechas. Oh, I'm stupid. I read that now. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. That's a good point. But no, if you get first place gyro, you get the $50 Amazon. Doesn't have to make sense, right? Well, what do you mean by that? Like, I mean, if you're gonna have a scene, I can't tell you what or what not to do, but if you're gonna have a scene where I'm watching it and like, okay, let me give an example, right? Technically speaking, I could I'm trying to think of something that makes absolutely no sense. I could um, have a film where I'm writing something, right? And then all of a sudden I drop the pencil and the pencil rolls and then it just cuts back and then it replays the shot of just me writing again. And it's just like this 1 or 2 minute repeat and it's like technically it's black and white and the lighting is really cool so it's sort of like film noir but the film itself doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm not saying that's not allowed. I mean, think about abstract art, right? A lot of that doesn't have a real definition to it. It's just it's abstract, right? But I you're better off making something where I could take something away from it, not just random things. But I don't think that's what you're gonna do anyway. So um, but no, so the winner gets $50 Amazon gift card. The second place winner is the person who gets the sneak peek of my film. And the second in place winner might not even happen if many people drop out. So in 2020 is the contest where that was the year where I lost the most amount of people, where the contest ended up with 4 of the 10 people submitting. 4 of the 10. It was almost 3 of the 10. 3 of the 10. So at that point, there was 4 people. I'm like, look, I'm not going to put second in place because that means that every person who's entered is now a 50% chance of at least winning something, and those odds aren't like. Well, I mean, what's the point of winning something if like there's a half? That's half and half chance of you winning something. It's like you want it to you want to go into a contest feeling like there's a really good chance you might not win, but you never know, right? That's what makes it entertaining. So that being said, if like half of the people drop out and it goes under that, like if it reaches like if it goes under 5 people remaining, I'm not gonna have a second place prize because 1 or 2 people dropping out, fine, I'll still have second in place. Like last time, it was interesting. 2020 had the least amount of people. 2020 had the least amount of people who entered, right? Um, with 4 people. But last year in 2022 was the most amount of people who remained in. It was 8 people. So you never know. Things happen. Uh, 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 let me see here. Oh yeah, and I have Uno question. Yeah, please. I was looking at some of your old videos and you had the Stephen O'Rourke. What made you change it? Oh, okay. This is story time, guys. Story time. Gather around the campfire. No, no, no. So it's really not that impressive of a story. Basically, Stephen O'Rourke is the name of my dad, and when I made the channel, he made it for me because I was 8, and I that was when I first got it. I made the channel like literally weeks before I got my first iPad. So other than my dad having me watch things in his computer, I didn't know actually how to do anything. So he made the channel for me, and I guess when he made it, he just thought, "Oh, I'll just make it my name, right?" Because he probably didn't think it was going to go anywhere. So he put his name, Stephen O'Rourke, as the name of the channel. Because again, I just started YouTube. He probably, like anyone else, wouldn't think I would, still be doing it almost 9 years later. Which, by the way, it's crazy. By the way, 9 year anniversary is coming up in a month. Anyway, not to digress. Um, So for the longest time, I just kept it. You know, I didn't really want to change it. I for years was already going, "Hey guys, Steven Rourke here. Hey guys, Steven Rourke here. Hey guys, Steven Rourke here," and it just felt silly to change it. But back during the pandemic, in I think June of 2020, I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna change the channel. The channel. What's it called? Sorry, I think it's called the banner. Notice how my face is all bright out now because I'm opening up a tab on my computer here. It's called the banner, right? Channel banner. So yeah, the channel banner, right? So the channel banner was also for several years a picture of the NECA Godzilla 1984 uh, with like it was really a stupid picture because like you know it's half of his head was cropped off and all that. So I wanted all that to change. So and the intro, by the way, I had also kept for the longest time. Still said Stephen O'Rourke instead of Evan O'Rourke when you have the Godzilla breathing fire. So I just changed it all in June of 2020. I changed the name, I changed the channel banner, I changed the intro. I also changed the way I start off every video now by going, "Hey guys, Evan O'Rourke here," and I probably did mess up a few times. So that's really it. That's the story. But for 5 years of the channel, for the first 5 years of the channel, I literally kept it as a name that wasn't even my own. So that's the story. I was going to do 2022, but I had to drop out. Oh, I think I remember that. I think I remember that. Yeah, yeah. 2022 was what again? That was the UFOs. Sci-fi. It was sci-fi. That's right. That was a good year. Yeah. Nothing beats the first year I did it. So on a tech and on a like, if we're gonna play technical, the first Thanksgiving award was in 2015, but both that one and the 2016 one were not like the way they are now. They were a completely different format. You weren't gonna win any money. The themes of it were stupid. It was all dumb. It was all disorganized. 2017 is when I shaped it up to become this big thing where you had at least 10 people in it. You had 10 people stick it in all the way through to submit something where if you won $50 Amazon gift card, it still is run the same way. But I'm just pointing out that when it started, it was stupid. It was so dumb. So I have debates with myself. Well, did the Thanksgiving Awards start in 2015? Or did it technically start in 2017 because the format I do now for it has been around since 2017? But technically, it's been around 2 years before that. So, it's a whole thing. But yeah, one of the best years was probably the one where I expanded it. So that was 2017. The theme for that was comedy, and it was this whole thing, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It still is very fun to do. I love the Thanksgiving Awards. Um, because uh, let me see here. I remember what I was going to do. I was going to do like a UFO movie, Dunkirk style. That would have been really cool. Yeah, that would have been really cool. Like on the beach, you mean, or like just like the atmosphere of Dunkirk, if that makes any sense. Like, were you gonna have it actually be on a beach, not Dunkirk beach, I imagine, but on a beach, like the setting, have the same, or just the atmosphere of it was gonna be the same. Both ideas would have been cool. But yeah, that's a shame you dropped out. Um, but anyway, so film noir is going to be interesting. Um, And by the way, for people who don't know the concept of film noir, I get it's not something everybody knows, but feel free to look up on YouTube. Don't even just look up the Google definition. Don't even just ask me. Don't even just watch the announcement video. Look up actual film noirs. There are 2 hour films like the way they're released now, where it's entirely film noir. Or just maybe watch a clip. If you don't want to watch a full movie, just watch a clip of a full movie that's also film noir. I mean, do something if you want, but you know, if I'm not mistaken, only 8 entries this time. Nine actually. I thought it was 8-2, but I counted and it was. And I would have, by the way, like I mentioned earlier, originally actually there was 10 people on the spot who within the first 24 hours like I'll enter like usual, but two of those 10 were like within seconds of announcing it, like never mind, never mind. So I never even got to respond. You're in, which means they didn't technically drop out because they didn't technically enter. And I know that makes 8 people now because I said 2 of 10, but I swear I counted and it was 9. You got, let's see, you got Tyran, Chris 24 Productions, U Gyro, Turbo Productions, Arc, uh, TDLK, Robozilla, and the Tokuist. No, that is 8. That is 8. What did I count as 9 then? I'm so confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I counted what? Technical difficulties, guys. Hang on. I'm gonna recount here. Well, that's why. What? Um, there's one person I realize now who might or might not be in it. I have to text him. I'm texting him right now, actually. Um, but uh, sorry. Let me go back to the stream now. Yeah. So there's a whole thing. Sorry, I'll figure that out. But not Neo. Noir. Correct. Correct. Not Neo. No. 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 That'd be completely different. Good call though. People could be could be confused about that. Also, the reason why I was asking where did you get that, like the Grassman Skyboard, is because I'm trying to work on a fan film not related to the Turkey Awards. Oh, it's funny you called it the Turkey Awards. I never called it that. That would have been a funnier name actually when I think about it. But oh, I see. Yeah, I remember because you commented that I think right on Mech Annihilation. No, but that's great. I'm glad that you're starting a fan film. Uh, I'd be happy to check it out once it's out there, the trailer or whatnot. I'd be absolutely happy to. Godzilla versus Earthtron. That sounds awesome. Um, yeah, of course. I know what it was like. Trust me. When I started out with fan films, I'm not even just saying that like as a sentimental thing. I'm so serious. Like getting the grass mats, all that was the whole thing. I also, oh my god, I just realized I went overboard with the stream. I was supposed to end it like a few minutes ago. I'll end it in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, I'll end it. It's not because there isn't as many people as usual, but I really was planning on ending it 3 minutes ago. So I went beyond that. So I'll just wait another 2 minutes. But anyways, look, as far as the set piece are concerned, um, you could check Amazon out. You could check eBay out. You could check your local Michaels. That's where I got the grass mat is Michaels. Michaels has a lot of good stuff too. They have foam boards and paint. Actually, no, sorry. They do have foam boards, but at least the ones in my store weren't the ones I liked because they didn't have styrofoam. The styrofoam, no, not styrofoam, insulation foam, foam. They didn't have that at my Michaels, so look up on Michaels or Amazon or whatnot, pink insulation foam, and that's the one I use. But almost all other set materials are from Michaels. They have a whole aisle in my store where they have mini set pieces, mini paint. That's the grass man like I was talking about. The skyboard wasn't from Michaels. I ordered it from Etsy.com. But that wasn't even a board where it looked like a sky. It was just a colored foam board, like orange, blue, or whatnot, and I just painted clouds over it. So if it was just a pure blue foam board, which by the way I used without painting anything on it in Doomsday Arrival, in case you want to know what that's like, it wasn't until later that I actually painted the clouds over it. Um, I was considering making an original Blade Runner as a cyberpunk movie in 2024. Oh wow, that sounds awesome. Um, Is that so? That would be its own thing, right? I'd be looking forward to that absolutely. Dollar Tree has a lot for dioramas. Yeah, yeah. I don't have a Dollar Tree near me, believe it or not. If I do, I can't think of it right now, but I imagine yeah that they would have a lot of stuff too. Dioramas, yeah. Hello, Jacob. What's up, man? I do apologize. I'm gonna be ending off the stream like literally within the next few seconds. But join next Friday's stream if in case you want to stay a little bit longer at 7:30. So I do apologize, but let me just read these last few things in chat before I end it. Earthtron in the film is going to be like a bioengineered weapon using Godzilla cells and Element X. Oh, that's great. So, um, so it's kind of like Biolante, but without like plants, if that like without the plant themed kind of going on there, right? If you have a little cash to blow, Hobby Lobby is the place. Hobby Lobby too. Hobby Lobby too. Gyro is right. Hobby Lobby as well. Yes, and an original IP movie. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I'd be all for that. In any case, I have gone a little bit overboard, which usually doesn't happen because I'm good with time. But to sum up the topics, look, man, filming for the new fan film has begun. It looks amazing, arguably because of the DSLR camera, but everything else too is what makes it great too. The sets, the lighting, all that. Essentially, awesome. Um, Thanksgiving contest is looming. Look, there is one. Okay, it's a little bit of a confusing thing going on right now. Rather, it's one or two spots open. Next Friday stream, I will confirm. But regardless of which, there is still a spot open right now. Let's just say it's one spot open. There's still a spot open. If there's two spots open, there's still a spot open. So right now, if you'd like to join, watch the video in full. Don't just comment I'll enter because it sounds cool. Watch the video in full and ask yourself, will I commit to this? If you think you will, and if you're looking to get some $50, because why not, right? Enter it. Enter it absolutely. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining the stream. And Lorenzo, again, welcome for the first live stream on this channel. Hopefully you can join many more and to everyone else as well. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later, and bye-bye.